Desi Martinez Promotions presents a fighter's first showcase. Brought to you by Quintana Rum. Live from the beautiful Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio, Texas. Get ready for an exciting night of world-class boxing. A Desi Martinez promotion.
We are into bout number 3 in this Fighters Pro Showcase, sponsored by Quintana Rum, brought to you by Desi Martinez Promotions. Making her way into the ring right now, young lady out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, known proudly as the Pueblo Rican. Young lady who has one fight under her belt. She won it. Sharahya Moreu takes a bow as she enters, makes her way toward the ring here at the Boeing Techport facility. As has been the case all night long, the champ, Jesse James Leija, alongside Carolina Teague, alongside as well. This, our only fight of the night that features the women. And on the other side of Moreu, you've got Jessie Clark making her professional debut. Jessie entering the ring, I should say, just moments ago, yes, as Moreu makes her way now, getting ready for fight number 2 of her career. And as we get set, she makes her way and works the crowd and makes her way around the ring. We get set, we send it to our announcer for the night, Humberto Lopez. You've heard him throughout this main event, set to introduce you to both fighters, take you through their records, and then we get set for what's scheduled to be 4 rounds in a match that, again, is going to be officiated by Tyrone Parker, who's done those duties for the first 2 fights of this evening. And now here is Humberto Lopez.
Welcome to Boeing Center at Techport in beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City, La Ciudad del Alamo. This 4 rounds lightweight division is brought to you by DMP, Desi Martinez Promotion, in association with Fighter Force Management, and sponsored by Quintana Rum. Your judges scoring this contest will be Wilfredo Esperon, Ángel Méndez Ramos, and Joe Tobey. And your referee, Tyrone Parker. Introducing first, in the blue corner, fighting from the great city of Nacogdoches, Texas. She's weighing in officially at 135 pounds and making her professional boxing debut. The pride of East Texas is Jessie Clark. And in the red corner, fighting out of the great state of New Mexico, currently undefeated with a perfect record of 1-0, and also weighing in at 135 pounds. Currently ranked number 10 in the U.S. and 93rd in the world. Desde la ciudad de Albuquerque, New Mexico, la Pueblo Rican, please welcome.
Clap up.
You see our referee, Tyrone Parker, bringing both ladies to the center of the ring. Here he is on the microphone. Here we go. So we've got one fighter making her professional debut, the other one fight under her belt. So newbies to the ring, if you will, as we get set for another great match here. Lightweights officially, this one's scheduled to go 4 rounds.
I think this would be a tough fight for Jessie Clark.
Comes out aggressively.
Comes out aggressive,
Very
yeah.
aggressively. One of the things that both of these women said was going to be their difficulty was their transition from going from amateur to pro. In amateurs, they were used to doing 3-minute rounds. Now they have to do 2 minutes. So they have less time to break down their opponent, and that's it. They both said this is going to be the most difficult challenge for tonight's fight.
Both of them coming out throwing hands. Moreu with the jab, countered by Clark. Body shots there is Moreu trying to get her off. Oh, sharp left there by Moreu.
Oh.
Continues the combination, a duck there by Clark, getting out of trouble. Clark continuing to throw.
Clark is, yeah, she's throwing. She's doing well throwing.
Another shot there, Moreu connecting. She's connecting more often than not. A lot of punches, a lot of action. Another right hand. Clark wounded. It looked like that might have been a slow blow, though.
That did look like
and now she's down.
Body shot.
Wow. Body shot.
Body shot causing Clark to go down. Moreu to her corner.
She's tough, though. She's going to keep coming.
And she came back
She's
up
tough.
again, and one of the things about Moreu that makes her so
shot.
aggressive
And
is
that's it.
Another body
That's
shot.
it,
That's the fight.
Carolina. Well, Clark upset, but I think anyone watching this one would agree that this one had to be stopped when it was, champ.
It was a tough body shot. And she wanted to keep going, though. She wanted to keep going.
both ladies showing respect to each other after the fight.
And you could see when referee Tyrone Parker was checking with Jessie, they're saying, hey, do you want to continue? There was no doubt.
No,
and, you know,
she wants to keep going.
She was wounded. She was hurting. But there was no doubt she wanted to keep on going.
She's a fighter.
So I'm curious to see. We had a fight just moments ago that ended in 52 seconds. Was this one even shorter?
That is going to be a tough one. I didn't even keep the time, but it's like right around the
close.
same.
It's
I'm gonna
close.
need to start. I'm gonna need to get the stopwatch function on my phone and start timing these things.
This doesn't surprise me because Moreu, I was speaking to her before the fight. She's very scrappy. And she also said that she's like Michael Myers. She compared herself to Michael Myers. That was her spirit animal. It doesn't matter how many times you try keep her down and try to kill her. She's going to keep getting up every single time. So she's very aggressive. Got her start in boxing, actually fighting cholas when she was younger. And
Cholas? That's the way she turned
No,
it?
she did. She
She
said
fought
she
cholas?
fought cholas growing up. And she's wearing her black and white trunks to represent her Puerto Rican and indigenous culture, and very good win for Sharahya Moreu.
I knew she was a good fighter. She went to the Olympic trials.
Yeah.
Yeah. She went to the Olympic trials. Yeah, she's a good fighter.
She was an alternate at the Olympics in 2020.
Here we go. Humberto Lopez in the ring.
In the first round, here inside Boeing Center at Tech Court in San Antonio, Texas. Our winner, by way of TKO, Sharahya Moreu, the Puerto Rican.
You know, you mentioned talking to her for a little bit, Carolina. I actually had a chance to visit with her yesterday at the weigh-in over at Smoke Barbecue and Sky Bar, just south of the Alamo Dome, and she could finally eat, champ, after the weigh-in, right? So she went right in to order her brisket and her little sausage. As she's sitting there ordering, start chatting with her a little bit. And she goes, just out of nowhere, she turns to me, she goes, you know, I'm my own toughest critic. I am my own toughest critic. I'm never satisfied. She goes, I know I just started, but I just want to be so good so fast that I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be good.
Yeah.
And you figure that's the kind of attitude that's going to serve her well.
That's a winner's attitude. That's like Kobe Bryant. That's the mentality of you need to be your toughest critic. And there's a saying that I've always said my whole career is, show me a satisfied person, I will show you a failure.
And you know that it's crazy you mentioned that because she also said she's ready to transcend the sport of women's boxing. She already has sponsorships. She wants to be amongst the likes of Holly Holm, Clarissa Shields, all of those great women fighters. So she has a team around her who's going to fast track her to that, and she has the right team around her. She has the look, the style, the scrappy fight mentality, and I think she has a good future ahead of her.
Olympic trials in 2019. Champ, you have some more thoughts? It looked like I was going to cut you off here.
No, I just love the attitude that she has, and that's the thing is I want to get better. You're only as good as your last fight, so now it's back to the gym and to work harder so you can look better than what you did today.
Mamba mentality, as they call it. Mamba
yes.
mentality. All right, Olympic trials in 2019. Sharahya Moreu, quick work, a minute and a half to beat Jessie Clark, who was making her debut. And so a second consecutive fight that goes this far.
What was the timing
into
on that
the
fight? What was the timing?
I heard Humberto Lopez say a minute 30 something,
okay.
I think, but I did not get the last second. But in any event, short.
Yeah.
So with that, we get set for the next fight as we lead up to the main card starting at 7.